What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Beaky here, and let's talk. While the future of Xbox games is bright, but the current reality is meek. Now, meek is a very interesting word for me to use in this specific scenario because the current reality is very meek if you talk about the Xbox games for the last 6 months and going ahead into the future exclusives from what we know about. And meek is an interesting word because it does not mean bad, it just means subdue and almost quiet. And that's kind of what we've gotten from the Xbox E3 briefing for today. It was actually an amazing briefing for the future of the Xbox brand, for the Xbox games. Microsoft came up on stage and said, we have 5 new studios working on Xbox titles. We got the people behind freaking Hellblade. You know, that's so cool. Ninja Theory's up there. You got Playground Games making a brand new open world game from the technology they've been using in their racing games, working with Microsoft in the past. We have the people behind We Happy Few going over to Microsoft. There's a lot of cool studios being added into the Microsoft ecosystem to make games for the future of the Xbox brand. And these games we're going to be seeing over the next 2 to 3, who know many years from now, making those exclusive coming to Xbox and to Windows PC on the Windows Store. And that's going to enhance the Xbox brand down the line. And I can't wait to see what those studios are going to do. And then Microsoft is going to be releasing some of those games on Xbox Game Pass. It all sounds great for the future of Xbox. Crackdown is going to be on Game Pass. Forza Horizon is going to be on Game Pass. That's coming. Forza Horizon coming later this year. Crackdown's coming sometime in the future. But what's coming over the next few months? What came out in the last 6 months compared to God of War coming from Sony, compared to some of the cool games coming from Nintendo? And the interesting thing about this is, once again, I'm at another Microsoft press conference where I did not see an awesome new IP telling me that I want to buy the Xbox and play on the Xbox ecosystem on Windows PC, because that is where that game is available. I haven't seen that outside of the Forza Horizon, which I know I'm going to want to play, and Gears of War, when who knows when that's going to come out. Halo Infinite, which is, I guess, is a continuation, according to the website, of the Halo 5 storyline, which I am definitely interested in, because Halo 5 ending was like, come on, where's the rest of Halo? Where's the rest of Halo 5? Like, I like Halo 5, but the ending was like, where's the rest of the damn game? But still, that's not enough for me to actually pick up an Xbox One X. And that was not enough for my friend who owns an Xbox One 360. His brother owns one, but they were thinking, should they upgrade to the Xbox One X? But that still was not enough for them to upgrade. And for me, as somebody who did upgrade to a PlayStation 4 Pro, and my friend who did upgrade to a PlayStation 4 Pro from a PlayStation, they felt like Sony was putting up these exclusive games that they really needed to see the new enhanced graphics, these exclusive games. And I know some people will be like, so what? You go, it's not all about exclusives. I'm sorry. I am sorry. When it comes to consoles, it just feels like, for me, I know I'm an old type gamer, I still need exclusives, and Microsoft don't have those right now in the current reality. And that's what I'm trying to say here. For the rest of 2018, I don't see myself loading up the Windows Store or the Xbox One X store if I buy an Xbox One X and playing a bunch of cool Microsoft games like Sea of Thieves. What their showcase for Sea of Thieves today was just a small little tease. It was kind of funny, but it didn't really add enough to the game to make me say like, oh, I'm gonna finally start playing Sea of Thieves. Forza looks good. I like what they're trying to do with the open world, a bunch of people playing together, but that's nothing we haven't seen for a long time now. If you guys remember, there was a Need for Speed game that brought that in years ago, where EA was trying to pronounce like, hey guys, we do this open world thing where everybody's in the game together, we're all interacting, we can jump together, have these great easy way to communicate and play races together. I've seen this from EA with bad Need for Speed games years ago, so Forza having systems like that is nothing that crazy. Oh, dynamic weather and stuff like that, great. I mean, it looks cool, everybody's sharing one world, sharing the same exact weather, it's awesome. But like Project Cars does weather amazing, Project Cars 2. So I've seen cool, nice weather in racing cars, and yes, I still want to play Forza Horizon 4. I still want to play that game. But if you're not a racing car fan, like racing car games are my favorite genre. So for me, it's like, okay, I might actually pick up Forza Horizon 4 on PC. So Microsoft actually does kind of got me there on that one game that I'm thinking about. Yeah, that's enough. But one game is not enough for me to go ahead and buy their console or invest deeply into their ecosystem, right? And even with that one game, I'm going to be like, how many of my friends are going to be picking up and playing that game? And if not enough of my friends are going to be playing that game, then I'm going to have to play with randoms, and hopefully that all works out well. My whole entire point with this video is to say this. Microsoft is doing an amazing things by picking up these studios. I like to see where the direction of the company is going. I like to see what they're doing with Game Pass. I think they're doing a positive thing for the future of the Xbox brand in 2019, 2020, 2021. I think the brand is going to be blowing up like crazy. It's going to be really special to see what Microsoft is going to be putting out in those coming years. But they made a big problem in the beginning of the generation that by not focusing their studios on bringing out new IPs and new interesting games and relying too heavily on their, launch day exclusives from third-party studios. And with that, even when it's like, launch exclusive console, like I'm still going to be able to wait for Tomb Raider and pick it up on the PlayStation or pick it up on the Nintendo Switch or pick it up on the PC, whatever it might be. As somebody who has all these other consoles, I need a reason to get the Xbox One or a reason to really invest in the Microsoft Windows Store on PC, and I didn't find that in this conference. So I'm still going to give Microsoft a very good conference overall. I still am saying it's a 4 out of 5. I still am not changing that. I think they did what they needed to do for the future of the brand. They made an entertaining show. But right now, the Xbox games lineup for 2018 is meek. It's quiet. It's subdued. It has been subdued from the beginning of the year, and it seems like it's going to keep being subdued through the rest of this year. I can't wait to see what's going to come in 2019, and I'm excited for that, and I'm okay waiting. So that's why I'm still willing to give them a high rating. Some of you guys were a little bit more disappointed that we didn't get anything in my chat that was going to make them wanted to stick with Xbox. I have some chatters who were like, yo, I'm just ready to get rid of my Xbox and just really switch over to PlayStation because God of War, the Horizon, the Uncharted Lost Legacies, those big name games that just keep hits that keep coming and coming from Sony, and then they have the tiny games that keep coming and coming, the little tiny interesting games between all the Detroits, which once again, Detroit's a big game, but still that's a game that some people may not like. But people see that from Sony, like, look, they got Detroit, they got Uncharted, the Lost Legacy last year, they had freaking Horizon Zero Dawn, they had God of War, and so on and so forth. And like people want to pick those games up because if they know every 4 months they're getting something new and interesting for their PlayStation where they can't get on PC or can't get anywhere else, that's going to make them want to sell their Xbox and buy a PlayStation 4. And that's coming from my chat, guys. It's not even coming from me here. I'm streaming on Twitch and I'm streaming on YouTube. That's just what my chatters are saying. So once again, I'm going to say this like this. For those people out there who have Xbox One X right now or Xbox, don't sell it. I think the future is bright. And probably next year is where I'm going to be in the position to be like, okay, once I start seeing these games come out, once I start seeing the Halo Infinite, the Gears of Wars, and so on and so forth come out, and my friend decides to upgrade to an X, I want to be upgraded to get an X myself and start playing that. Because overall, guys, as much as I like my PC is way louder than my console sometimes, and it just uses more power. So if I could play a console, I usually would rather play video games on a console, even if I have a powerful PC. So it's not one of those people like, oh, you have a powerful PC, I'm just gonna play everything on PC if it's available. No, I will still play games on consoles because consoles has its own advantage. Sit farther away with a controller, so on and so forth. Big screen in the living room makes things easier. There are ways to adapt that for PC, by streaming it, but still, consoles have a place in the video game industry for me, and I want to get an Xbox One, but I don't think that's going to happen in 2018, and that is kind of sad, but I'm still so excited to see what the far-flung future 2019, 2020 is going to be coming for the Xbox brand. I think Phil Spencer did a good job on stage. I think he was very respectable to the games that he was showing up there, the Division. I think he really wanted to show gamers that he cares about gamers, cares about the gaming industry, and I really think he sells that very well. He's a very good presenter at doing his job and getting people hyped up, but when it comes down to bare taxes, like, they're just having, Xbox just does not have anything to touch against Nintendo and Sony. They're not on the same level when it comes to putting out games that just gamers instantly want to buy for their exclusivity on their consoles. And I know that's going to be something some people are not going to care about exclusivity anymore, but it's still there. And until the day that we just play everything on every single thing, like we play the Xbox on any phone and every single thing that's available, until that happens, well, we're just going to have to keep playing with consoles. While they keep putting consoles, we got to keep playing the exclusivity game. Be here with the Untalk Game Show. That's my opinion on the conference. It was a good conference overall, but we're still looking at a meek future for the Xbox brand in the next few months until probably 2019 into 2020. Later, guys.